Well, deep in the woods of Burlington lives a legendary ghost story dating back more than 200 years at a small graveyard. There, it's a spirit of a woman who drowned. Said she still walks the grounds of her final resting place.
Fox 61's Glenn Kittle takes us to the Seventh-day Baptist Cemetery for the legend of the Green Lady.
Down a small dirt road in Burlington, you may come across an old abandoned cemetery. Now, many of the headstones there have been either vandalized or destroyed completely, including the original headstone of Elizabeth Paulmiter, also known as the Green Lady. If you come down here on a damp and foggy night, you may see her spirit fully formed in a green haze. And if you're lucky enough, she'll smile at you before she disappears.
But we don't believe that that's her actual resting place. We believe that the stone that was desecrated on her grave is actually located a little bit away from that actual spot.
Burlington Historical Society members Stacy Glastry and James Sanford took us to the Green Lady's resting place. They say this urban legend started as a tragic romance.
It's a romantic story, and people love those kind of stories. They love seeing the romance. They experience loss themselves, so it's easy to associate with the lovelorn wife going out after her lost husband and getting lost in the storm. It's a tragedy.
The story starts with a spring snowstorm that took people by surprise back in April of 1800. Elizabeth's husband, Benjamin Paulmiter, ran into town to pick up supplies to get his family through the unexpected winter weather. While Benjamin was in town, snow continued to fall at an alarming rate. He chose to stay in town and wait for the snow to let up, and as time passed, Elizabeth began to worry about where her husband was. Elizabeth quickly bundled up in a coat and boots. Underneath her winter gear, she wore her favorite green dress. She left her home to search for him. Elizabeth lost her way off the path, not able to see the route in front of her. She slipped, fell, and drowned in the water of a nearby swamp. Now some say her spirit walks the grounds of the Seventh-day Baptist Cemetery, still looking for her husband. On some nights you may be able to see Paulmiter's fully embodied spirit. On other nights, she presents as a green mist, or you may see the light from her lantern.
Well, there's a lot of claims. You know, people say they've heard disembodied voices. They say they've seen Elizabeth's figure moving in the misty fog in the area. They say they've seen a lantern moving about the area at night, you know, seemingly with nobody holding it. So there's a lot of different claims about what people believe they have seen.
On one Halloween night, Burlington native Micah James says he caught a glimpse of Elizabeth Paulmiter.
I remember there was one time we were here on Halloween, and I don't know if it was the Green Lady, but we did see, like, in one of the corners, we saw something green kind of glowing, and it wasn't like a flashlight. It wasn't like a normal, like, Halloween cold that you feel. It felt cold.
Something was there.
Something was definitely there, yeah.
On a separate visit, James says he felt a similar aura. He says he took a picture proving the spirit exists, but he says he can't find it.
I was like taking pictures of it, and all of a sudden felt like someone walked right through me as I'm taking the picture. And so, like, I look at the picture and there's like a little, like, blurry outline of someone.
Many people say that Elizabeth's spirit can't move on because she's still looking for her husband. Others say that her spirit is perpetually lost in the snowstorm. Either way, if you come here and see a green mist or you see the silhouette of a woman in a green dress, just know that you're in the presence of the Green Lady. In Burlington, Glenn Kittle, Fox 61.